So my first day I arrived, and obviously they had the arrival ceremony with the mission president and all of the assistants and all the secretaries, and I was exhausted. I was so tired, and I remember getting to the little arrival ceremony, and I had my food in front of me, which obviously was Mexican food that I never had before, and everyone was saying how delicious it tasted, and I was just not used to it. And so I was so tired, and I remember kind of falling asleep during the arrival ceremony. And that's kind of how my first few weeks were. I was so tired, and I didn't understand anything. And I remember getting to my first area, which was called Valladolid, and it was just this little town, which a lot of people spoke a different language there. They spoke Mayan, a few of them. And I remember my first few days turning to my companion and saying, "This is not the Spanish I learned in the MTC." And she would turn to me and just laugh and say, "It's not Spanish, so don't worry." But she was great. She was from Argentina, and she was very sweet. My first few weeks were very difficult. I definitely questioned a lot about why I was there, why I was serving a mission. The MTC had been so easy for me, and I felt like it had just been a party almost compared to what was going on then in the field. It was so much easier. And then once you kind of get out there, you realize that, you know, the investigators choose to progress or not. They choose to do their commitments or they don't. And sometimes it's a lot harder than you think. But after my first few weeks, that's when I started loving it. And once I got through my training, and once I really got a grasp of the language, and once I started to understand why I was there, rather than just saying, "Oh, I'm serving a mission," but really learning to love the people, that's when I started to enjoy it and realize how great of a work it is.